Hey, in this video I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 a month of passive income when you're broke, starting from zero with no experience. Trust me, this is the only video that you need. This is not going to be scripted. I'm not going to flex my Lamborghinis or anything like that to you. I'm just going to give you the information that actually helped me and 100 people that I know that became successful. And what they did, they all had this one thing in common that you need to understand to make 10k a month. So make sure to stick to the end and watch it, because this video can literally change your whole life. So let's start with the fact that I've been making more than $10,000 a month of passive income in the past 3 years, way more than that, and I've been doing it month in, month out, like without missing a single month. Hopefully this gives you an idea that I know what I'm talking about. I also got millions of subscribers online without even showing my face, and I all did it within 3 to 4 years of just focused work. So I'm 21 at the time, and although I started working online for a few things here, a few things there, like very long time ago, maybe about 7 or 8 years ago, when I was just 13 years old, but when I actually focused on one thing and I really was putting in the work, it was just 3 to 4 years, and it completely changed my life. I was able to travel the world, help my parents financially, etc, right? To not go deep into that, bought this new apartment, but I don't want to talk about this. I actually want to talk about what you can do to make $10,000 a month. So make sure to pay attention. Don't be arrogant in this video. Don't think that you know it all. My goal is to actually help you out. I'm not going to sell you anything in this video. In fact, there are no links in the description or anything. So make sure to watch it. It's just to give you value and to help you out. So, the first thing that we need to understand is that for you to make $10,000 a month, you probably need to become a new person. So, it might sound a little bit woo-woo or stuff, but trust me, this is something that you have to do. So, the truth is that the reason that you are not making $10,000 a month at the moment, or even more, right? $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, or even more, the only reason is that you are the person that is not capable of doing that. Yes, it sounds very like harsh, right? But I want you to tell you the truth to help you succeed, right? I'm not here to just encourage you or whatever. I just want to give you the truth and the real ways to think about it, that you can pretty much guarantee that you will make 10k a month or even more in the next years. So that's the first thing that you need to understand, that you need to become a new person. But I have a good news, that you are already on that track. The reason that you are watching this video and you are already to this point and you are going to keep watching this video shows me that you are serious. So you watch self-development videos online, you keep working on yourself, you understand the importance of bettering yourself and becoming someone that has more skills, more experience, and someone that is actually capable of making 10k a month. So you are already on the right track. But you need to understand that you kind of have to do that. Why? Because most of us are not fortunate enough to be born in like rich families, right? I myself was born in a like average family in Armenia. It's an Eastern European country where the average salary is $500 a month, and most of us don't have the skills, the beliefs, the character traits, everything that you need to become successful. And most of us have a lot of limiting beliefs that we got from our environment, from school, from our parents, which is not a bad thing, right? They also tried their best, but it's not necessarily the best thing for you to start making 10k a month online or even more. So the first thing that you need to do is to start changing your beliefs, your thinking process, and become a new person. And the best way to do that is to start listening to audiobooks, start reading books, right? Self-development books, etc, or to start watching YouTube videos in the self-development niche. Because what it does, it starts planting seeds in your brain and you actually start thinking new thoughts, right? You don't think that it's impossible to make 10k a month and everyone is scammers, etc. But you start thinking that it's possible, right? You start taking personal responsibility for your life. You start understanding the importance of consistency. You start understanding the importance of having a goal and keeping working on it and never quitting. All of these ideas, right? And the fact that you can change and you can become a type of a new person. And all of these successful people like Elon Musk, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Beast, or Alex Hormozy, anyone that you can look at, right? Or anyone that is an inspiration to you, they weren't born unique. They actually changed because they started reading books, they learned from a mentor, they first started changing their thoughts, their beliefs, and that's why they became successful. So that's the first thing that you need to remember. For you to make 10k a month, right, you need to become a new person, and you need to start changing your thoughts. Because if you believe that it is not possible to make 10k a month, guess what? You will never make it. But if you believe that it is possible to make 10k a month or even more, right, with enough work, then you actually have 100 times more chances to start putting in the work and succeeding, right? Let's say if you have a car and you want to go to a store, right? If you believe that your car won't turn off and it's not working, you won't even go there, right? You won't get into your car. But the reason that you are going there is you believe that your car will work. and it will get you from point A to point B. It sounds simple, but it is true, guys. If you believe that something is going to work, you are way more likely to take action and to change it. And if you think that something is not going to work, you are not going to even bother. So the first step, change your mindset and change your thoughts. So practical tip for you, start reading books or watching videos like this to change your thinking. If you do that, I guarantee that it will help you make 10K a month or even more, especially if you understand this second point, which we are going to cover, which is extremely important. So what's the second point? And this is probably one of the most important things that you can understand. The second point is avoiding shiny object syndrome and focusing on one thing for a long time. It sounds simple, but let me explain why it's not as simple as it might sound from the beginning, and why you actually need to understand this, and why, in my opinion, 99% of the people right now in 21st century don't succeed online with online businesses because of this one reason. Literally, most of them. So you can just avoid this reason. You are already positioned yourself to success, and you have 10 times more chances to actually achieve your goals and to become a better person, make 10K a month, travel the world, help your parents, whatever you want to do and achieve in your life, right? So the second point is, which I said is very important, so make sure to understand this, is avoiding shiny object syndrome. Let me explain what it is. Let's say you are watching YouTube videos, right? And you're following all these people and you're just searching what business model you should start, right? And there's an affiliate marketing, there's starting an SMM agency, there's YouTube automation, there's selling courses, there's AI agencies, there's making money with AI, with all of this stuff, there's TikTok, all of these new ways, new platforms, right, that you can make money with. And right now you are watching one video saying, oh, it's a good strategy. But then you are watching another video where another creator tells you completely different thing, an opposite of what another creator told you. Let's say one creator tells you that you need to start an SMM agency, and another creator tells you that you need to start uploading TikTok videos or faceless videos, or another creator tells you that you need to become a millionaire with crypto and that's the new hot thing, etc, etc. So you keep jumping from one opportunity to one opportunity, and you don't give yourself enough time to have the knowledge and to have the depth of knowledge and the depth of understanding about one topic, so you can master it and become successful. Don't get me wrong. I like this saying where it says that you need to learn something about everything, but you also need to learn everything about something. And most people go from shiny object to shiny object, right? What is a shiny object? Let's say you decided that you are going to make money with faceless YouTube videos or with TikTok or with something else, right? And then you start learning about that, and then you see a YouTube video about crypto, right? Or something else. And then it's a shiny object. It's something that seems like it is better, it is easier, and you jump from this opportunity. You don't give yourself enough time to learn more about this, and you go here and learn a little bit about this. And then you watch another video about different opportunity, and you keep jumping from one shiny object to another, and that's why you don't have the depth of knowledge and understanding and the compound interest to actually succeed. So how to cure this? Let's talk about how myself, because probably there's very few people, in my opinion, that struggled more than this than me, because I have crazy shiny object syndrome, right? My brain is very active. I see things, boom, I lose interest quickly. I jump to another thing. So it is very important for you to understand this, because as soon as I understood this, I became 10 times more successful in a matter of few months, right? So how you need to avoid the shiny object syndrome? You just need to pick one business model and one thing, and you need to keep doing it for a very long time, right? Let's say you pick a faceless YouTube channels or TikTok, or uploading videos on your channel, or creating a brand and growing followers online, because I truly believe that one of the best things that you can do right now to make 10K a month or even more, easily one of the best ways is just growing a following. Because as you notice, the people that have large audiences, they make the most money, right? People like Alex Hormozi, Mr. Beast, Sam Ovens, Ali Abdal, Iman Gadzhi, etc, 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 right? Or even Elon Musk. He's the richest person in the world, and he still has a personal brand. He has 150 million followers on X, on Twitter, right? And he has social media, because he understands that the bigger your audience, the more money you can make. But the thing is that not everyone wants to show their face on these videos. Not everyone wants to be in front of camera like this, records videos, talk, etc. Not everyone is good at it. Some people are good at writing, so you can go and grow your following on X. Some people don't want to show their face, right? So you can start a faceless TikTok channel, right? Or you can start a faceless Instagram theme page, or you can start a faceless YouTube channel. That's what I have been doing to make hundreds of thousands of dollars when I started, because I was shy. I didn't want to show my face or make any any videos myself. So I just literally started uploading faceless videos on the channel, on my YouTube automation channels, and I actually have a video. It will pop up somewhere here that you can watch. It's absolutely free, where I show you how I did it and how I succeeded. But actually, the best way, in my opinion, right, is to just grow following online. That's the best way. So how you do that, it doesn't matter. You start an SMMA agency and you grow your brand and you sell services, they're great. You want to sell courses, great. You still need to grow an audience, right? You want to start a faceless YouTube channel, great. You need to grow an audience. You want TikTok, you want to grow an audience, right? You want to start an AI agency or whatever. If you have an audience, you can have more clients because it will be easier to sell to your audience than to random people, right? So again, in my opinion, the best way is to grow audience, to get followers online, and you can do it with showing your face or without showing your face. I did both, right? I got millions of followers on my faceless YouTube channels over the past 3-4 years, and I also got like 90,000 followers on my Instagram, right? On my personal brand where I show myself. So that's how you can do it. So now, to avoid the shiny object syndrome, you need to understand this, that do something that helps you grow your followers online, get attention online, but just pick one opportunity, whatever it is, right? That's it. You make a decision and you now can think, Harold, but what's the best one? What's the best one? Faceless YouTube channel that you have done, Harold, or Instagram or TikTok? And the point is that it doesn't matter, right? I'm just telling you, pick one thing, right? It doesn't matter this one is better than this one 5%. Just pick the one that you like more and just stick to it. And that's the third point of this video, that what you need to do to make 10K a month or even more. In fact, not only I've made 10K a month, but I also help so many people to achieve it as well, that it's boring at this point. So if you do this, it's a blueprint for your success. Of course, you need to also put in the work. There is not like overnight thing, but if you follow this, you can literally make so much money. It's not even funny, right? So the third thing is when you pick something, and no matter what it is, TikTok, faceless channels, Instagram theme page, agency, whatever it is, right? Pick that one thing and stick with it. And I guarantee you that you will succeed, right? If you do it for a long time. And that's the third point. And let me explain why you need to do something for a long time to succeed, right? And it is something that probably you probably haven't heard it before, right? Maybe you went to school, maybe you even went to university, you have watched some courses, you have watched YouTube educational videos, but 90% that most of you, I'm telling, didn't learn about timing in a way that I will try to help you right now, right? And try to help you understand you. If you understand this, I guarantee you, it is pretty much not possible for you to not succeed, for as long as you put in the work. So let's discuss that. What is timing? Why you need to do something for a long time? The reason that you need to do something for a long time is because the universe longs in a way that for every action, there is second and third order consequences. Let me explain, right? For example, your parents met each other, right? And then they got married, and then they had you, let's say, right? And now you're their child, right? So you are like a consequence of them getting together, right? But then, actually, there's second, third, fourth, and infinite number of consequences after that. Let me explain. It might be complicated, but you will understand this by the end of this video, and it will completely change your life. So stay with this, right? Now, let's say now they have had you, but it's just the first order consequence. So the second order consequence might be that you will grow up. And then the third order consequence, which is obvious, maybe you will become successful, and now you will help them, right, financially. So literally, it's not that they just had you, but that was the first action. But then there was the second order consequence. You grow, and let's say you watched videos and then you took action and you didn't give up and you put in the work, right, and you went through failures and didn't give up, and then you succeeded. Then the next consequence would be that you made money. The next consequence would be that you made your parents happy and you helped them, right? So literally, just them meeting each other, seeing them first time, right? Or exchanging their first sentence with each other, falling in love with each other, led to all of these things, and then them living a happier life, even financially. Let's say if you became successful and you helped them. Let's have an even more simpler example. And it's an example that I've learned from one of my mentors, but it is really important. Let's say you have bought a TV, right? Most people think that if you buy a TV and it's cost, let's say, $500, you bought it, that's it. That was the only cost. But these people don't understand the second, third, fourth, fifth order consequences. And it takes time for all of this to unfold. Let's say you have bought TV. and you have it in your house, you bought it for $500. Most people think, oh, I just spent $500 on it. But the reality is that you not only spent $500 on it, but there is the second order consequence. What is it? That now you need to watch this TV. Because if you didn't have a TV, you wouldn't watch it. And now because you have this thing in your house, then you kind of have to watch it to justify your purchase. And now there's way more chance that you will waste your time and watch TV and watch shows or things that just like don't help you out and dumb your brain, and that will take you maybe 2 hours of your day, right? And the third order consequence is that now you don't have that 2 hours that you could have spent on your business that could have made me 10 times more successful over the next 2 or 3 years, right? So again, just buying a TV from first order consequence is not that you spend $500, but you also potentially not spend 2 hours in the next years, additional 2 hours to put in your business, right? And then you do that, maybe you will feel more depressed, etc., and then you can literally go down and then like literally consider even like stopping everything and not, because what's the point of all of this? Not working on your business and actually becoming depressed and unhappy, right? But on the other hand, let's say if you want to make a TV and instead buying a TV, you buy 10 books and you just start reading them, the second order consequence would be that you will start learning more, right? And most people, the reason they don't watch YouTube videos like this or they don't learn books is that you won't become a millionaire today. And it takes third, fourth, fifth consequences, and it takes time for you to get the results, right? Because you will learn, like read a book, and next day you won't become a millionaire. But if you keep reading and you keep taking action and you keep learning, right? And because I assume that you are doing it because you're already watching this video, so you are probably in the top 1% of the people already, because most people are just procrastinating and never self-developing themselves, which is okay if they want to live that life. We are not judging them, but if you are different and you want to succeed and become better, then I do believe that you need to do this. You need to read and you need to like become better and change your beliefs and become a new person, as we discussed in the first point, right? And that's why it's so important to understand the second and third order consequences. You read a book and then it compounds, and then in the next 2, 3, 4 years, an idea of a book or something that changes your life, right? Or watching this video. But it takes time to all of the consequences to compound. And the next point that I want to make, which is the fourth point, is focus and compounding. What is compounding? The compounding, there's a famous Albert Einstein quote, and if you don't know, like Einstein is one of the most famous physicists, like arguably one of the smartest people in the history of the world, right? That changed a lot of things and came up with lots of smart things that we don't understand. But what he said is that he said that the eighth wonder of the world is the compound interest. And the people that understand it earn it, and the people that don't understand it pay it, right? So that's why it's so important to understand what is this. So stick with me, because this is the fourth and probably last point that I'm going to talk about you. And this will completely change how you look at things. And this will show you how you need to think about things, starting a business, succeeding, and you will start following these steps, and I guarantee you will become 10 times more successful, right? This is not just words, guys. Like, it's not just have worked with me, right? I have so much conviction because it worked with me over and over and over again over the past years, and it also changed so many lives because I've helped so many people that it's not even funny, right? And I also myself, I've joined so many like members and mentors. I've paid $125,000 or even more to coaching programs, masterminds, etc., to learn from other people who are young or like millionaires, right? And they're just crushing it. And I learned these things from these people, right? So this is extremely important to understand. So when you first point, if you remember, if you change your beliefs, you change your mindset, you start watching videos like these, books, etc. And the second point, when you stop having shiny object syndrome and you just pick something, for as long as you can get followers there and get attention there, because yeah, I think that that's the best way for you to do that, but that's up to you. You pick that, you pick one opportunity, doesn't matter what it is, you just pick, right? Oh, how should I do this, doesn't matter, pick. Right? Whatever it is you pick, you will be successful if you stay with it for a long time, because you can make 10K a month with YouTube automation, you can make 10K a month with TikTok, you can make 10K a month with affiliate marketing, you can make 10K a month with copywriting, you can make 10K a month with Instagram theme pages, growing followers online. Anyway, right? Online businesses, most of them work. You can make 10K a month with most of them, right? So just pick. So that's the second thing. And when you picked, don't look at other shiny object syndromes, because they are not as good as you think they are, right? You just start this and you understand, oh, it takes work, and then you jump into another thing. Instead of doing that, because you are going to jump into another thing and understand that it was hard too, instead of falling for that trap, just keep doing that one thing, although it sounds hard, and although you look around and other people seem to be more successful, keep being focused, like remember this, and you will see that how it compounds, and the second and third order consequences work for you, right? Because let's say that if you decided to grow a faceless YouTube channel, or a YouTube channel, a personal brand or whatever, and you keep doing that, and you say, oh, you can make money on Instagram, you say ignore that. Oh, you can make money with affiliate marketing, ignore that, because you know that this can work, right? And you keep doing that. Then the second and third order consequences pop up. Why? Because you make videos, you get better at talking, you get more views, you get more confidence because you already got views, and that, like with second, third, fourth order consequences, with time it starts compounding, right? And Einstein's ties, what is compounding? Is that when you start in the first 1 to 3 months, you don't see completely life-changing results. But as long as you keep doing, it all compounds on top of each other, right? And your growth is exponential. For example, for me, I didn't start at made 10K a month, right? When you start, you make very little. At some point, I was even making just $4 a month, right? Online, I was working. I was like, it must be 5-6 years ago, but it compounds slowly. And then you make $100 a month. And a few months ago, like you make this much, and then exponentially boom, and that's how much money you are making, right? That's the journey for everyone. Not, you can look up right now Warren Buffett net worth on Google, right? And then you will see that like his net worth is like this. It goes like this, like this, like this, and then boom, in a year he makes like way more money than he made all of the years before. And he's a billionaire, right? Like he literally, let's say in his first 40 years or something, let's say he made $5 billion, and literally in the next couple of years he makes like $20 billion, 20 billion, 30 billion, etc., right? So even for successful people like that, they compound like this. Or Elon Musk, right? He was very rich for a very long time, but then boom, exponential growth, Tesla, etc., SpaceX, and now he's the richest person, publicly the richest person in the world, etc., etc. So same for me, same for our students, same for everyone, right? The people that I've seen success, they're all like exponential. So when you will pick something and you will keep learning and you will keep doing it without getting distracting from shiny object syndromes, you need to just keep doing it for the long time, right? So all the compounding can work for you. And then boom, you keep doing it without getting results, and then boom, you succeed and you have exponential results. So my best advice for you, if you want to make 10K a month, is first thing, understand that you need to become a new person. And you're already doing it by watching this video, right? So that's necessary. That's why it's painful, right? That's why you watch the videos, you learn, and it's not pleasant, because you're becoming a better new type of person, right? Because the current you is not capable of achieving the things that you want to achieve. But your next you, the one that you are working on at the moment, will not only make 10K a month, but it can even make way more if you put in the work. So right now, after watching this video, literally decide what you are going to do. If you do that, this can be the best decision in your life, right? If you just decide right now, it will like give you more advantages than watching 10 more videos like this. So start. If in the first 1, 2, 3, 6 months, year, you don't become a millionaire or make 10K a month, that's okay. But I guarantee you that if you keep going and keep doing that one thing, right, you will become eventually good at it, and you will change your life. It happened for me, and it happened for so many people that, as I said, it's like so many thousands, people from all over the world, people from all different ages, people from all different backgrounds, right? So, and I know that if I did this, starting from zero, $4 a month, like working in front of my computer when I was a teenager, to this point where like I completely changed my life, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars, I made millions of followers, I got like tens of thousands of followers on my personal brand, etc. I helped my parents, I helped my family. We traveled to Dubai, to USA, etc. So many things I bought this new apartment. It completely changed my life. And the thing is that what's crazy for me is that if I keep doing this for a very long time, for the next 10 years, that's when I can literally like not only make so much more money, like potentially even make hundreds of millions, but I can also help so many people in the process, which makes me happy. Now, if you have watched this video and you are saying, Harold, okay, I understand that I need to pick one thing, I need to keep doing that, I need to avoid all the distractions, and it should be something that gives me followers, but I don't know where to start exactly, and I understand you. right? Because this video was designed in that way to help you decide peak so you can succeed, right? But for you to understand practically what you can do to succeed and how you can start making followers online and get attention to make money, which is the best business online model right now by far. No matter what you do, whatever you pick, getting more followers will make you more money. And you don't have to show your face even or make videos yourself. So there's no excuse. So if you want to learn how to do that, I've actually giving away our course completely for free, which is cost $5,000. We actually sell it for that, right? It's not just words. I have all the products that I can send it to you. We are actually selling it for that amount, but for the course, for the information, we are giving it away absolutely for free so I can help you guys out. The reason I'm doing this is because I know that the more people I help, the more money I'm going to make. That's how it works. The more value you provide to this world and the more problems you solve, the more money I make. So I'm not this perfect person that I just want to help others. I also want to become more successful myself, but I also really care about you as well. So I want to help you. So it's a win-win for everyone. That's the reason that I'm giving away our course, and it is extremely good. As I said, I've spent over $125,000 on other courses. I've spent years. I've made so many mistakes. So if you just follow this, and learn this and take action and stay focused, in the next years you can literally become successful for as long as you don't quit. So if you want to watch that video, all you have to do is click here. It is completely free and you can watch it and know practically what to do. So click here for the practical steps on how to make 10K a month, and I will see you there.